So dividing polynomials is like how we do long division. So if you can't remember how to do long division, it would be a good idea to go review that before continuing with this lesson. So what we're going to start here with is we're going to box the first term in our binomial that we're dividing by. So right now this problem is saying x squared plus 7x plus 13 divided by x plus 3. We're going to take that box and that's what we're going to divide x squared by. So we see how many times does x go into x squared. Another way to think about that is what is x squared divided by x. If you remember from previous lessons, that's just x. So we're going to put the x above the 7x term. So now, just like we do in long division, we're going to take that x, multiply it by the x here, and we get x squared. Then we multiply it by the 3, and we get plus 3x. Add or subtract those terms together. X squared minus x squared gets you 0. 7 minus 3x gets you 4x. And then we bring the 13 down. And then we do the same thing. We're saying how many times does this x go into 4x, which is to say, what is 4x divided by 4? And that would just, 4x divided by x, which would be 4. So we're going to put plus 4 up here. Then we're multiplying the 4 by the x, which would be 4x. 4 by the 3, which would be 12. Subtract those together. 4x minus 4x is 0. 13 minus 12 would be positive 1. So our final answer here would be x plus 4 with a remainder of 1 left over. R1. Now, to check this, what we can do is we can take our quotient of x plus 4 and multiply it by our divisor, x plus 3, and then add the 1 to it, and we should get back our x squared plus 7x plus 13. So let's do that in the next. It was x plus 3 times x plus 4. So we FOIL this out. X times x is x squared. X times 4 plus 4x. 3 times x is plus 3x. And 3 times 4 is plus 12. So we get x squared plus 7x plus 12. And then we have a remainder of 1. So we're going to add 1 to this. And we get x squared plus 7x plus 13, which is what we started with in the last problem. Next example, again, we're going to start by dividing 2x into 4x squared, which is the same to say as 4x squared divided by 2x. 4 divided by 2 is 2. X squared divided by x is x. So we're going to put that over the x term. 2x times 2x gets you 4x squared. 2x times 1 gets you 2x. And we're subtracting. 4x squared minus 4x squared is 0. Negative 4x minus 2x would get you a negative 6x and bring the negative 3 down. Now we're doing 2x into negative 6x, which is the same to say negative 6x divided by 2x, which would be negative 3. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. And we are subtracting these together. This type of problem will be confusing because there's a lot of negative signs. But remember, this subtraction sign out here just means add the opposite of what's inside the parentheses, which is basically we're adding a positive 6x to that negative 6x. So negative 6x minus negative 6x would be 0. And negative 3 minus negative 3 would also be 0. And since we end in the 0, our answer is 2x minus 3. We can check that answer by multiplying the 2x minus 3 times the 2x plus 1, and we should get 4x squared minus 4x minus 3. So if we do that, so we've got 2x plus 1, 2x minus 3, 2x times 2x is 4x squared, 2x times negative 3, negative 6x, plus 2x minus 3, so we have 4x squared minus 4x minus 3, which is what we started with.